What's going on, guys? It is time for Festival of the Lost, and today I'm going to briefly cover how to do the things in this event. First off, let's talk about Spectral pages. How do we get them? And what do you do with them? So to earn Spectral pages, you can literally just play the game. You need to do ritual activities such as Vanguard Strikes, Nightfalls, Crucible, Gambit, LOL, patrols, Lost Sectors, public events, missions, anything, you name it, you will get a Spectral page. The thing that you need to remember is to put on your mask when you're doing these activities, or you will not earn Spectral pages at the end. Okay, so once you have your Spectral pages, I recommend at least bringing 10 into a Haunted Lost Sector. You're going to want to start the Haunted Lost Sector activity. You can either do this on Normal or Legend. Both of them have the matchmaking ability. So once you begin this mission, you're going to see a few things placed around the map called Ritual or Summoning Circles. You're going to need to stand in these and charge these up. It's worth noting that it's easier to do this with another member of your team, because it goes a little bit faster. Once the summoning circle is completely charged, it's going to summon a mini boss called a Headless One. These guys do a few things. First thing they do is when you kill them, they count towards turning a Spectral page to a manifested page once you complete the activity. They also count towards summoning the final boss, which once you kill 10 of them, it will automatically summon the boss, or when the timer gets to 0. They also drop pumpkins when you kill them when the final boss is spawned in, and you're going to need to use these pumpkins to bring down his shield. Once the final boss has spawned in the room, you're going to see 3 chunks of health. Each time you breach a chunk of health, he's going to have an immune barrier around him. And like I said before, you need to go back to the ritual circles, summon a Headless One mini boss, and get the pumpkins that it drops and throw them at the boss. It takes 3 of these to bring down his shield. And once you defeat the boss, that's the end of the activity. Occasionally, you'll get an Eerie Ingram if you're doing a normal Haunted Lost Sector. If you're doing Legend, they seem to be dropping each time you complete the activity. After you've completed this activity, go back to the tower and head to the Book of the Forgotten, and you can turn your manifested pages into different chapters. I believe there's 33 different chapters altogether. There's several weeks before the event ends, so you have plenty of time to get manifested pages to complete the chapter part of this event. So I wanted to talk about how to earn the candy rather quickly, because you're going to be going through a lot of this stuff when you're focusing the Eerie Ingrams as well as the exotics at the Festival of the Lost vendor. The best way I've found to farm this is to go back to the Imbaru engine, go to the test of navigation. It's the test where you're shooting the different symbols around the doors, so you're going to need to bring an Arc, Solar, and Void weapon with you. Once you've completed the test, you're going to be awarded with 305 candy. Another thing to note about the candy system is that when you're killing enemies in any playlist or raid or whatever you're doing, they drop on the ground. You don't need to pick these up. They will be mailed to you in your postmaster. So don't worry about stopping what you're doing. Just continue on, and then you can go back to the tower or the helm and pick them up. Okay, so I think that just about wraps up the video. If you guys have any other questions about Festival of the Lost, please leave them down below in the comments. I'll try to get to them and make a follow-up video. I also plan to go over how to obtain the Lost Memento in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.